We've crossed the midway point of the high school football season, kicking off week 6. Shane right here with Yanni Crocus. As always, welcome to Football Friday. Yanni, now it's time for the teams to really focus on their goals for this season.
Almost October, a number of key district games tonight as teams try to lock up that automatic bid for the postseason. Regardless of how teams perform so far this season, the district schedule could be a game changer.
That's right. The stakes high for our Football Friday game of the week. Palm Beach Central playing at number 5 undefeated Jupiter in a game that could eventually decide 7A District 12.
Over an hour-long lightning delay pushing back this one in the first quarter. Scoreless with the Broncos going for a field goal. Ryan Hammond has the distance, but this will doink off the upright. Check out all the water falling down from the posts. But the Broncos get it back. Chance Rootson right in stride to Antoine Perry. And Perry's got a whole lot of speed down the far sideline. He goes. That's a house call to make it 6-0 Broncos. Here comes Jupiter. 4th down. Little trick play, direct snap, and then a last-minute pitch to Aiden Pasley. Whether or not they drew it up that way, that is a first down. Later in the drive, Play of the Week nominee Andrew Embick to Jaden Jackson. Look at the concentration, bobbling and catching it in the end zone. Warriors take the 7-6 lead. More from Embick. Looking deep down the field to KJ Larson, open in the middle, and he'll get down inside the 10-yard line. And then Shane Hollinger just puts his head down and bulldozes into the end zone. Warriors take the 14-6 lead at the break and hold on 27-20. Shane, it's believed to be the first win ever for Jupiter over Palm Beach Central.
That's pretty impressive. Elsewhere in 7A District 12, Wellington playing at Palm Beach Lakes for their district opener. Both teams 2-2 this season. No score, second quarter. Wellington on the move. Jonathan Paul takes a snap, rolls out and fires downfield, but Tamarian Moreland Jr. says, "Not so fast, my friend." Comes away with the interception, but the Wellington defense would hold and get the offense back the ball. This time, Paul going to keep it, finds a lane, gets a first down and more. Taken down right near the Lakes 20-yard line. And a few plays later, Jalen Tyler, the freshman, takes the handoff, making his way through traffic. Hard to see him, right? But look at this. Somehow comes out on the other end for a touchdown in the end zone. It was a 6-0 Wellington lead at the half. All right, 6A District 12, Seminole Ridge playing at Palm Beach Gardens. Seminole Ridge upsetting Santa Lucis last week after an 0-3 start to their season.
Palm Beach Gardens' only win this season was over Santa Lucis, playing their district opener tonight. The Gators had won 3 straight matchups before the Hawks snapped that streak last season. They got in a few drives before a lengthy lightning delay. Liam Ishizaki on the carry, but a nice tackle from Wilfrey Koshu. Gators offense going to work. Jordan Johnson with a first down connection to Herschel Reynolds. After a long delay, Seminole Ridge eventually holds on for a tight one, 17-14.
7A District 13 opener for winless Park Vista playing at 1-win Lake Worth. Cobras have played some close games this season. 7-7 game here in the third quarter. Park Vista's DJ Gamble. Good idea to put your money on him. Breaking tackles left and right and willing his way to a Cobra touchdown. It's 14-7. Lake Worth looking to answer through the air. But the pass here is going to be picked off by Leighton Sears Jr. making a great play on the ball. For that, he gets the Park Vista turnover chain on the sidelines. Cobras back in business, and they go right back to Gamble. This kid ate his Wheaties this morning, again refusing to go down. Big gain and a first down inside the 15-yard line for Park Vista. And to cap off the drive, who else? Gamble hitting the jackpot tonight. Touchdown Vista. At last check, a 21-7 game. Park Vista in the fourth.
All right, in 4A District 13, number 8 undefeated Jensen Beach going on the road to try to keep Port St. Lucie winless. Falcons really having no issues on offense tonight. Easy peasy. Alex Thornton just waltzes into the end zone for the Falcons TD. Then Dre Lott will drop it off to Thornton, and Thornton will shake a defender, and he'll go the rest of the way. Jensen Beach remains undefeated. No problems with Port St. Lucie, 37-0.
South Fork already with 3 wins after just 2 all of last year, hosting Heritage from Palm Bay, but they're in trouble. South Fork down 21-7 the second. Heritage would add to their lead. Their freshman running back, Draven Lee, breaks a few tackles and gets across the goal line for the touchdown. South Fork having problems tackling all night. It's Malik Clark running hard right there on the left side. South Fork not gonna catch him. It's another Heritage touchdown. South Fork falls to Heritage 35-7.
Just getting started on Football Friday. After the break, we head up to the Treasure Coast for the Battle of Unbeatens as Vero Beach tries to get their 13th straight win over Fort Pierce Central, plus Inlet Grove and Kings Academy, and our Play of the Week all ahead.
Now to two undefeated teams come into tonight. Vero Beach #1 on our poll. Impressive all season long, even without their star quarterback Chat Bonds out for the season with an injury.
The Indians going on the road to Fort Pierce Central tonight. The Cobras undefeated. All their wins happen to be blowouts. Much more difficult test for Central tonight against the Indians. That Vero Beach defense, man, they can fly around and get to the quarterback. Big takedown there. Ephraim White at QB for the Indians takes a snap and gets some tough yardage, spinning through some defenders, plunging forward. Then White breaks the tackle and gets a defender at the goal line, diving in for a touchdown. What a great individual play. Close game, but Vero with a nice job on defense to seal it. Micah Roberts comes over and high points this interception. Nice pick. Vero wins 21-13, remain unbeaten. Fort Pierce Westwood finally getting their first win last week. The Panthers at Centennial tonight. Eagles with the ball. Mason Brown is your quarterback, and he drops it right in the bucket to Julian Saget. Beautiful catch. Nice. Here comes Westwood. Joseph Weather Jr. on the far side to Jabari Mons. His position on the roster is listed as athlete, and you can see why with great speed and agility. Moments later, Travis Townsend on the carry flips through the defense. But then at the goal line, they are stopped short. Still, it's Westwood winning 22-16.
2A District 11 opener for Kings Academy hosting Inlet Grove. Lions got their first win of the season last week. Kings wasted no time first quarter. Fletcher Hodges, a design run for the quarterback. Turns out it's a great design. Hodges hits the sideline. He's gone for a 49-yard touchdown run. Kings on top, still in the first. Jans Van Rensburg with a nice pass here to Hudson Champion. Champion's in for a TKA touchdown, and it's 14-0, just like that. The Lions just making everything look easy tonight. This time it's Roman Driggers, listed at 5'5", 130 pounds, but has a heart of a lion. A Kings Academy Lion, an 8-yard touchdown run. Kings wins it 28-6. Our player of the week is from Jupiter at Palm Beach Central. You just saw it, Warriors. Andrew Imbick to Jaden Jackson. Look at the juggling act to come down with the catch in the end zone for the touchdown. What a play for the Warriors.
All right, to the scoreboard, Benjamin goes on the road and picks up a nice win at Victory Christian, 29-14. Spanish River shuts out Coral Glades, 21-0. Santa Lucia's lighting up the scoreboard. Look at that, 64-0 over John I. Leonard. And number 4, Glades Central stays undefeated, taking down Clewiston 27-0.
Garcia beats Boynton Beach on the road 28-21 in a back-and-forth game. Boca heads to Parkland, comes back with a win over my alma mater. Oh, man, 24-6 over Stoneman Douglas. Glade Central falls to Evangelical Christian 31-18 at home. Boca Christian with no issues at Gateway Charter. They win 41-8.
And bad news, look away, Florida State fans, not the outcome they were looking for. Final play in overtime at Virginia. The Noles falling on the road in double overtime, 46-38. The 8th-ranked Seminoles fall to 3-1 and will likely fall to the top 10, preventing an undefeated top 10 showdown with the Canes next week when Miami travels up to Doak Campbell.
You gotta love college football, man. Those fans they couldn't wait to storm the field, got out there real fast, but we'll see what happens with Florida State for the rest of the season.
Yeah, big one against Miami. Rivalry renewed next week.
All right, then we're back here.
I'm driving there. Do you know how far it is?
To Tallahassee?
Yeah, far.
It's a hike. We'll see you next week for Football Friday in week 7 of the high school football season.